Hello everyone, my name is Angela Huertas and my partner's name is Felipe Pineda. We are going to talk to you about the NSR-10 Title G. This is about wood. So, we hope you like it and enjoy this video. So, the first subject of this norm is the 9.1. It calls wood for the construction. So the wood presents many types of classifications since it's a material with a great variety of properties. Among these ways of classifying wood, the most whispered is the one referring to its hardness characteristics. Thus, we can include them all in two layer groups, softwoods and hardwoods. Inside the softwood, we can find pine, poplar, elm, cypress, fir, cedar, among others. The term soft doesn't mean that it's less resistant wood. Some can be it and others not so much. In reality, it refers to the fact that they are easier to work with and much more ductile. In addition, they are usually more economical woods. So, inside the hardwoods, we can find oak, mahogany, teak, olive, cherry, among others. They are more expensive and usually more resistant. Working with this type of woods is more complicated because they are less smooth and have more irregularities. However, shaping them with a machine is usually more easier. So, the second subject of this norm is the 9.2. This is about internal structure of the wood. So, the trunk of trees in a natural state is divided into the following parts. 1. Bark is the outer layer of the trunk, made up of inactive cells. 2. Cambium, located next to the bark. Two others are distinguished in it: the layer of xylem, which forms the wood itself, and the phloem, which actually belongs to the bark. 3. Sapwood. It is the youngest wood and sap flows through. 4. Hardwood, also called hard. It is a consistent wood located in the center of the tree. 5. Vegetable marrow. It occupies the central area of the trunk. It's soft and has not use. So the components of the wood are: first, cellulose. This represents half of the material present in the wood. Second, lignin. That provides the characteristic strength of the material and represents the 25%. Third, hemicellulose, another 25%, that serves to join the fibers and is the remaining 25%. Okay, the third subject of this norm is the 9.3 physical characteristics of the wood. Within the characteristics, we find, first, its behavior is relatively fragile in tension and acceptable ductile in compression. Second, the dimensions are geometric shapes available are limited by the size of the trunks. And third, the material is strongly anisotropic, as its resistance is notable greater in the direction of the fibers than in the orthogonal of the latter. Its main drawbacks are the short durability in aggressive environments, which can be corrected by an appropriate treatment.
Mechanical properties. The characteristics of the wood vary according to its mounting content, the duration of the load, and the quality of the wood, hardness, density, defects. The, the mechanical characteristics of the wood can be analyzed through parallel fibers and perpendicular fibers. In the technical suites, we will analyze the fibers in the parallel sense, since the resistance is greater than in the perpendicular direction. In them we will also indicate their mechanical forces, resisting to begin, resist to compression, and tensing strict, and the value of the modules of elastic, her individuality, age of the properties. Resistant to bending. It is the force that make the wood against the stress of compression and traction of the fibers in parallel. The wood can be in different positions at the time of fashioning the bending force between two supports and two supports of the adhered to a piece. This property is very important when the pieces are long and thin, shelves, benches, floors. The resistance of the wood to bending is usually very large. Tensile strength. It is the force that make the wood before to tension in the opposite direction that decrease the cross section and increase the length. Although it has very little importance in the production of furniture, it is very important in wooden structures. Resistant to compression. Force that make the wood against tension to crush it. The crushed effect is great with the fibers of perpendicular direction that in the opposite direction. Modulus of elasticity. Property of wood to bend longitudinality with breaking. In the wood there are two models of elasticity. In the fibers in parallel direction, the module of elasticity to the traction and module of elastic to the compression. In fact, as we have seen previously, resistance to tense force acquires different values.